Greetings, YouTube. Today we're taking a look at the Fiskars produce knife. And this is designed for harvest delicate fruit. It says in the back, make clean, precise cuts on small stalks and stems without damaging surrounding plants. Now, I've been a fan of Fiskars tools for a long time. So here's the knife in question. It's not particularly large. It kind of disappears inside your hand. Um, It's relatively thin, and one of the problems you're going to see right off the bat, you see that knife? See that blade? That blade isn't even vaguely centered. Not not even close to being centered. When I purchased this, it was in this configuration and in the blister pack. So you really can't tell what it's doing when it's like this in the blister pack. And I got it on sale. Didn't pay a whole lot of money. It's like, I don't know, 15 bucks, something like that. Um, and I like Fiskars tools, and I think I thought maybe my wife might find some utility for it. She does do gardening, so I thought I'd pick one up, and I'm gonna give it to her and see if she actually finds a use for it or not. But things again, the blade is horribly centered, and this thing is incredibly stiff. And I, for the life of me, cannot loosen that pivot. I just can't. I cannot apply enough torque with my hand to get that thing to move. So I don't know what the heck they did to this thing, but it is most decidedly uh, not cooperating. So again, it's a two-hand opening, so that makes it legal in some places, but it locks, that makes it illegal in others. So look at your knife laws. Um, and I kind of think it makes me smile because it kind of makes me think kind of the classic European, French, kind of German kind of produce knives you might find. It makes me smile. Button lock, and again, you have to use a two-hand close because it is so incredibly stiff. It's not going to drop on you. Not to mention, I'm not sure if it would drop properly, even if you wanted to, because that thing again is off-centered. Now, the knife itself, I thought was interesting because you look at it like this, okay, like flat. This is a chisel grind. I wasn't expecting that. It caught me off guard. I took it out. And I'm like, doop, doop, I just happened to looked at it. I'm looking and I ran up my finger and I'm like, hold on a second. And I turned it over, and I will tell you that I've been impressed in the fact that this thing is really damn sharp out of the box. Okay, yeah, seriously, do not mess with this. This will hurt you very quickly. Um, but because it has that chisel grind and it's got a main bevel and a secondary bevel, I gotta tell you, how the hell do I sharpen this? I I don't know how I would sharpen this to get this to be the kind of edge, maintain the edge on this. I do not know how I would sharpen this. The only thing I can potentially think of is using kind of a standard kitchen steel, because anything other than that, I just don't think it's going to work. So yeah, I'm not impressed with the difficulty of using. I didn't really think about it until I got it out. I'm like, how in the hell am I going to sharpen a chisel grind with that kind of shape? And I don't have any idea. And I don't use produce knives. I just like knives. And so I'm gonna let my wife like this one, see if she can find a use for it. It's a good color as far as using it outside door in the garden. Bright orange, difficult to lose. It's lightweight. Doesn't sit, again, two-handed carry. It's the kind of thing that's small enough to fit in your pocket because you don't have an option. There is no carry option with this. There's no lanyard holes. There's no clips or anything. This is the kind of thing you just drop into your pocket when you're not using it. And I mean, and because it is so stiff, I'll admit it's going to stay there. It's not going to open on you because you definitely have to grab it with your fingers. And there are grooves on both sides, which is nice. It's not just a single nail nick. In fact, it's not really all that deep enough for a nail nick. It's really designed for you grab it like this and open it, which again, I can't imagine you need to open a produce knife for trimming your plants in a rapid manner. So yeah, you have to do a two-hand carry. You have to do a two-hand carry. But also look at the housing. Look at the flat line on the top of that, and look at the fact that it's not a flat line on the bottom. That's just poor manufacturing. That they could not get that slot. This whole section just bows in. That's that's not That's not good manufacturing, folks. I am disappointed in Fiskars quite a bit on this one. But it's a produce knife, good size, comfortable. As long as you're willing to take into account, it's not even vaguely centered, and take into account that you're going to have probably a pain in the butt to get that thing sharp. This may be something you're interested in. Maybe it was on sale for a reason. Maybe they aren't really selling well. I'm not sure. I got it at Tractor Supply. I think the original price was 25, and again, I paid under 15 for this thing when I got it. So yeah, it might be something you're interested in. I don't know. I think it was kind of an interesting shape, and I was willing to take a look at it because I like Fiskars tools, but disappointed with their build quality in this one, folks. It's too tight. It's not centered. The handle scales aren't even. So buyer beware. Maybe you want to find one cheap and try it. Maybe you don't. But I gotta tell you, this is a bit of a whiff when it comes to knives, Fisker.